Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Thoughtful Hour. So, we are already on the big 2.0 20th episode, and for this episode, sino ang kasama ko mag-guest? I mean, mag-guest tuloy, mag-host. There, it's me, Sai.
Guess na pala ako
Hello,
ngayon.
hello. Oo naman, syempre. Kung wala hindi tayo naubusan ng guest na lang natin isa't isa. Then, joke
Oo
lang.
nga, oo nga, ito think dito sa baba o nakasulat to today's host, Pat and Isa.
Oo nga. Oo nga, medyo hindi ko kasuot yung glasses ko, hindi ko makita. But ayun, so for our big episode 2.0, sino ang ating guest, Isay? Parang this week, no, medyo mga bigating guests ang meron tayo for Thoughtful Hour. So if last time we had host Miss Valerie Tan, for this episode,
naman, syempre, very skilled when it comes to talking because, of course, our guest for today is radio jock of RX and a vlogger.
not to mention, a thoughtful creator, di ba?
Yes.
Yes. Syempre, tayo, malakas tayo dito. Wow.
True. So let's
Okay,
welcome
let
our
us-
guest,
Rica G.
Yay!
Hello! Hi,
Hi,
everyone.
Rica.
Hi, Pat. Hi, Isay. Nice to meet you. Kanina pa tayo nagpipikahan.
Actually,
Oh my
on
God.
time kami, guys. Ready na kami kanina.
Already
Meron
kami.
mga,
Excited ako.
off-air topics. Syempre,
Can I
marami
just
kaming...
say,
Yes.
thank you for inviting me kasi first time in a long time na nag-makeup ako, like full makeup with lashes and eyeshadow. Kasi
Wow, I love
usually,
it.
kasi usually, for the morning rush, we do have Facebook Live every day. Kaso alam mo yung parang, dahil everyday siya, minsan nakakalimutan ko na mag-makeup, ganun. So, normal days. So, buti ngayon talagang, you
Tsaka
know,
early morning
really
yun,
made
di
the
ba? Sino ba bang
Yeah.
magme-makeup ng ganong time?
I know. It's like, it's a blessing and a curse because you're at home, obviously, but we're still on air and wala naman kami in the studio. But at the same time, you're so comfortable. So sometimes we're on air, but I'm on my bed. And that's also not a good thing because you need to be alert and you need to be, sounding happy and sounding alive by 6:30. Kasi hindi ko siya magawa because I'm still tucked in bed. So ganito lang yung phone ko and I'm like, oh, yeah, ganun lang. Hindi nila alam na nasa bed pa ako pero on air na kami. I should stop doing that. Pero kasi, alam mo yun, my bed is just here. Why should I leave my bed?
Totoo. Nandito tayo sa mga
True.
comforts of our own home, di ba? Para ang hirap naman mag-effort minsan. But, na-appreciate naman namin ang effort and thank you so much for talagang doing your
Accepting.
makeup and
Thank
accepting
you also for
our
inviting.
invite. So,
So
again, lang naman, for sure, ikaw, as a radio jock, sobrang sanay ka na sa mga chika sesh. And chika-chika lang rin naman tayo here at Thoughtful Art. Like what you said, we already started na backstage kanina. Pero for everyone who's watching us right now, we just want to remind you guys to don't forget to Thoughtful Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube page para you get to be updated for our upcoming episodes. And if ever hindi nyo na-startan yung live namin right now on time, or if you want to watch past episodes, it's all uploaded naman in our social media accounts. And of course, please do not forget to like and subscribe as well to Rica G's Instagram, YouTube, and stay tuned sa kanyang mga upcoming projects for sure. Isa sa mga very busy girls tong si
Oh, yeah.
Rica
I think,
namin ganap sa live.
ngayong quarantine din, medyo biglang nabuhay ulit yung yung YouTube ko, because I've always had a struggle when it comes to YouTube. I don't know what to do. Alam mo yun, yung parang, kasi before, vlogging was a really big thing. I mean, vlogging is still a really big thing here in the Philippines and around the world. But I never really, parang, I never really like doing yung parang magsasalita ka sa camera mo na, hey, what's up guys, I'm here, ganyan. And buti na lang, I found that side of YouTube where people are vlogging but they're not talking. It's more like, the music or just the sounds. Alam mo yun, parang mga Korean and Japanese vloggers usually, pero, a lot of people still, a lot of people do it around the world. And naisip ko na, magandang treatment yun sa videos ko. So, I started making videos na, I'm not talking for a change. Because on video, I'm talking, and I have the podcast where I'm constantly talking for an hour. And naisip ko, because I love editing videos. I love editing videos, but I don't like editing for a really long time. So I told myself, sabi ko, you know what? I'm gonna stick to 10 minutes or less, and I'm gonna stick to just, I'm gonna focus on music, more on music than sa vlogging side, I guess. Kasi if you watch my YouTube videos, it's more like, stuff I normally do during the week. Pero, parang I carefully choose my music. I carefully choose. Yeah, tama naman. I carefully choose my music. With the help of Thoughtful. You guys are so helpful. Kasi without that audio library, I wouldn't know where to get the music. And I'm also planning on, I don't know, maybe in the future, because yun nga, I really focus on the music when it comes to the vlogging. I kind of want to, I don't know, partner with musicians. Alam mo yun, parang feature their music in my videos. But I mean, wala pa ako dun. Plano lang yun. I like planning, but I don't know if it will happen.
Narinig mo na, guys. You heard it here first.
Diba?
And this is where Thoughtful, comes in. We can help your plans become, dream come true.
Yeah. Grabe talaga. And every time I have a question about Google or ads or whatever on YouTube, ang bilis mag-reply ng Thoughtful. And I'm like, yes. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You guys heard it here, Here at Thoughtful. We're very thoughtful.
Sa mga boss ng Thoughtful, alam niyo na, hardworking yung mga employees niyo.
Yeah. Ay nako, ito na favorite guest natin, Isay. Talaga. Ito na pinali natin.
I hope you heard that. I hope they saw this.
I-record na to, tapos ipe-play lagi sa office ng Thoughtful. No, but I'm serious. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Rica. Thank you. And for sure, super thankful rin kami sa'yo kasi, like, right now, even though, well, ako personally, I haven't met you pa in real life. And I think first time lang kita na-meet yesterday. Pero super dali mo kausap. Yung mga ganyang creators talaga yung nag-inspire rin sa amin to work hard. Wow!
No! Subuhatan na to ng bangko. Gano'n.
Sige na nga, punta na tayo sa question and answer portion.
Okay, go ahead.
Chika lang rin naman to. Pero, so we created, since nga we are at the pandemic, we created this thoughtful hour para our subscribers and our other creators here will get to know mga thoughtful creators behind the scenes and get to know them as a person rather than just a content creator or influencer. So, for our first question, who is Rica G behind the scenes?
Wow.
Tell us more about yourself.
Yes.
Well, what I do, basically, I'm on radio and I have a podcast. That's what I do. But who I am really, maybe I can say that I'm more of an introvert than an extrovert. Maybe that's why I'm also enjoying how, I'm treating the vlogs. But at the same time, I like challenging myself. I used to be a competitive swimmer. So I used to be an athlete, but of course I can't do that anymore. But I'm really focusing on my health these days as well. working out. And I think a lot of people are also doing that, which is super great. Which is great because I mean we are, in the middle of a pandemic and there's a virus out there. So medyo what do you call this? It should be on the top of our priority list, probably. Um, what else can I say about myself? Ano pa ba? I'm a little I feel like I'm a little weird, pero I feel like everybody can say that about themselves because, we all like different things. Wait, may ano ba ako sa, alam mo yun, I'm easily distracted. Oh, yun na lang. I'm easily distracted. And I'm also, a pug mom. Yeah, so I have a pug
Aw.
and I'm obsessed with him. So, yeah, I mean, there. I also love what I do. I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful that I found, my passion in life early. And at the same time, yun nga, parang meron pa akong other passion because
Mhm.
I like doing a lot of stuff. Because who says you can't do two things at once, right?
Mhm.
This world we're given all these opportunities, the internet where you can learn basically anything you want. I learned my basic makeup skills on YouTube. My very first YouTube makeup YouTuber that I subscribed to was si Makeup Geek. And
Mm.
I still remember Makeup Geek, and she has like this big makeup brand now, but I still remember her, making what do you call this, like a tequila sunrise
Oh
what do you
my
call it,
God.
inspired makeup or eye makeup. And dun ko na-realize na, oh my gosh, I feel like I can do this and I want to do this. So I explored. I always say that I went to a YouTube school because whatever I want
Mhm.
to learn, I go to YouTube. Literally.
Oo,
And then
search na lang talaga lahat.
yeah, so
Mm.
we're given this platform for us to learn. And I think also, a lot of people, just being at home, maybe use that platform, I guess, to learn more stuff and maybe connect with other people as well. So yun, so dun ako natuto mag makeup, and then I didn't know that you can make it into a career, but yes, I did go to makeup school. At the same time, I was training to be a radio jock. I'm not saying na I'm like at the top,
Oh.
whatever na, I know everything. I'm still working my way up, or I'm still learning every day. Pero yun, isip ko parang why not be do two things at once? Why not? Go ahead and then make a podcast.
Mhm.
Alam mo yung parang kitikite. Kitikite talaga. Yung parang anong gusto kong gawin sa buhay ko. But
Ay,
yeah.
grabe.
Yung 'pag napagod ka sa isang thing, jump lang to another thing and then another
Mhm.
thing,
Mm.
balik lang ulit. At least 'di ba, ano ka, very multi-hyphenated girl, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Oo. Very keep yourself busy talaga. And learning in
Mhm.
YouTube, every day is a learning experience. We're in quarantine, like what you said,
Yeah.
learn something new.
Kayo
But
ba? Ano ba
honestly,
mga sinesearch niyo sa YouTube? I think si Pat, feeling ko yung kanya.
Ay! Uy,
Yung mga
welcome
intro,
back to
pimple popping. Ay, excuse me. Ang entertaining kaya nun, di ba?
okay,
It's really
I watch
fun.
pimple popping also.
Ako
Ingrown,
din,
not
ako
yet.
din. Try nyo guys, manood kayo ng mga
Oo,
ingrown
try
nails,
nyo. Siyempre,
Allison.
huwag yung habang kumakain kayo, di
Oo,
ba? Huwag
no.
yung mga parang lugaw yung kinakain nyo kasi medyo, no.
Pag ano lang, hindi kayo makatulog, ganyan. Tapos
Oo,
wala na kayong
ganun lang.
gagawin. Ayan. Nakaka-relax. So, nag-recommend talaga sa viewer.
Oh my gosh, can I just say, Neri commented, Rhea Y and Toko. Yeah, I watch Rhea Y or Rhea. I don't know how you, pronounce her name. Pero, yeah, I watch her. And you know what? I have this, kasi mahilig akong ng mga theory. Feeling ko
Mhm.
Filipino siya. Feeling ko Pinay siya in Japan, living in Japan. I don't know
Mm.
kung paano ko naisip yun. I think one time nagluto siya ng pansit, I think, or something. So naisip ko, maybe
Mm.
she's a Filipino because she doesn't show her face. Usually
Mhm.
parang ganun yung treatment ng mga videos na pinapanood ko. Yun nga, she doesn't show her face. Pero parang may kutob ako na, feeling ko Pinay to eh. So So I
Parang
love her.
parang
Yeah, I
na-feel mo
watch her.
na parang may lukso ng dugo na, "Ay, co-Pinoy ka 'to."
Oo. 'Di ba?
I
But
mean, you'll
also nga
never
yan
know. Maybe she
mhm.
sees this episode of Thoughtful Hour and she'll go like, "Okay, fine. I'll just show myself. I'm Filipino." Parang
Oh my gosh, that would be big. Parang ano, I know one of the biggest YouTubers na ganun yung treatment ng videos nila is Ondo. And I know a lot of people like Ondo. But she never
Mhm.
shows her face. As in, nobody knows what she looks like. And when you search her on Google, actually may mga main articles saying na what Ondo actually looks like or whatever. Alam mo yun, yung mga parang tabloid-ish na ano ba talaga
Oo,
yung tsura ni Ondo? Yeah,
pa-blind
it's
item.
really cool. And you know, it's also nice na may mga ganong videos on YouTube because I mean, yung mga vloggers na who talk to the camera is also really nice because you know, you learn a lot from them. Pero pag minsan
Mhm.
gusto ko yung medyo calm, relaxed na vlog,
Mm.
yun yung mga pinapanood ko. So, nice one. Cool.
Mhm.
That's really cool.
Actually, it's nice nga na you brought that up kasi this is kinda related to our next question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ay
Because when I first met you, guys, also pala, when I first met Rica, hindi halata na introvert siya. As in, the
totoo,
moment she
nagulat
entered the
din
room,
ako
she
dun.
kept talking.
Siyempre,
Nagano na
naka-host mode on ako. Pag host mode on, grabe talaga. Kasi
Talagang
sometimes like, whenever I'm getting ready for a hosting or yun nga, parang on-cam, whatever, I really have to talk to myself na, okay, you have to be outgoing. Okay? You can't just sit there and not talk because that's gonna be weird. You're the host or you're the guest and you're not gonna talk to anyone. Magmumukha kang, di ba, masungit. And the thing is, like most introverts, feeling ko na pagkakamalan sila na masungit, but really just want to be, you know,
mhm.
parang reserved. But yeah, I'm not saying expert ako doon pero wala lang. Yun lang yung that's my experience. Kaya siguro ang ingay ko ng isa. Ay,
No, it's
nako.
okay. Because alam mo, when you came in, afternoon, alam mo yung that's the time that we should all be having siesta. Bigla lang when you entered,
Mm.
"Hi, I'm Rica!" And then you were introducing us. We're like, "Oh, hi, I'm the new person working here."
Hala, shy ka na nun, Isay. Isa pa 'to, eh.
Shockingly, yes. I was so shy.
Hindi, pero gano'n naman most, di ba? Like most social
Mm.
interactions, parang medyo reserve ko muna. Tapos syempre, kapag getting to know the person, dun ka na medyo makikipag-usap. So, I think it's just normal, right? Sometimes I feel that way too. Di ba?
I hope it's normal. Anyways, going back to when I first met you, you mentioned that your YouTube channel used to be called My Lip Story.
Yeah.
So why did you change from that old username to Rica G now? Like, we want to know more. Like,
Okay.
what's the story?
Yeah, because my lip story, I was planning to focus more on makeup. But the thing is, I'm not an expert or whatever, and parang naisip ko, it's not really the thing that I want to broadcast. My knowledge about makeup because I'm still learning and I'm seeking makeup knowledge, I guess, more. So, alam mo yun, it was just simple na parang for me, it's just I didn't really connect with it I didn't connect with it anymore. And I decided to just change it to my name, which is just Rica G. And that's it. Pero, makeup, my lip story is still a big thing for me because my sister and I, when I was siguro mga 10 years ago, 10 years ago, hindi naman, mga 7 years ago, we thought of putting up like, yun nga, parang makeup, parang yung ginagawa ko na ngayon, which is a makeup service that you can hire me for events or whatever. And then, we would both be the makeup artists. Kasi yung sister ko, marunong siya mag-makeup. And we would call it My Lip Story. Tapos yun yung parang business namin. Kaso, syempre, it didn't take off. And, most of the time, di ba, parang freelance kasi yun eh. So, medyo mahirap na to make it an actual business. But people do it. I mean, it's not impossible. Okay. But, yeah, yun yung na-decided namin na gawing name. And then, when it didn't take off, we didn't really do it. Naisip ko, gawin na lang siyang name makeup account ko on Instagram and YouTube. But the thing is, again, sabi ko sa inyo, kitty-kitty talaga ako. I didn't really connect with it well. So for years, I would only upload, I don't know, 1 or 2 videos a year. I don't know. As in, sobrang onte. Hirap na hirap talaga ako. And then finally, I decided to be like, you know what? Go ahead. Parang just vlog whatever. And because generally, I like taking videos of what I'm doing, in life or whenever I'm traveling. So, ayun. Inisip ko, just change the name to yourself and go with it. Parang wala naman siya masyadong meaning. Yeah. So there.
Oh.
And I think nag-fit rin siya dun sa, like what you said a while ago, diba? Parang right now, you're more into yung Japanese, Korean style na silent treatment, ganyan. So parang, mas connect lang rin sa Rica G branding. Diba? And at least,
Branding.
diba? Parang mas
Company.
lang, may recall. Mas dagdag oomph for your content.
True.
And a while ago, you said, Rena, you got to know your passion at the early age, diba? So, we want to know lang, how did you get your start in being a radio jock? Parang
When
grade
I
school
finished-
na lang ba? It's something that you wanted to pursue
Oh,
na?
yeah.
Oh,
When I was
good.
younger, I was a big, radio listener. As in, I'm such a big fan of radio, and it doesn't matter what station it was. But my favorite was Joe DeMango, if you guys know. So, alam niyo na, medyo late 20s na ako. Pero, my favorite was Joe DeMango. And, but I also listened, obviously, to The Morning Rush and other stations. And then, I didn't know that it was an actual person out there handling the whole thing, because I thought they would just read out loud and somebody would handle the console, somebody would handle the music. But when I got into radio, it's a whole, it's just you. So I think my obsession started maybe like grade 6 or something. Ganon. And then when I was in second year, I told my mom or I told my parents na I really want to go into radio. Tapos sabi lang, anak, gusto mo ba mag-NMAT? And I'm like, no, I have a plan and my plan is in works and I'm going to do this. And fortunately, actually, hindi, RX wasn't my first radio station where I worked at. Well, worked, quote unquote, because I was under the boot camp program of Wave before RX. So, after graduating college, kasi ako, parang Octoberian, alam mo yun, yung in the middle of the year, school year ako nag-graduate. So, after that, I was looking for something to do. Buti na lang my friend worked in Wave, and then asked me if I wanted to attend the boot camp. So, I did. Kaso nga lang, in the middle of the whole program, it got cut. And then only two of the people in the boot camp got what do you call this? Parang absorbed in the company. And then so I got cut, obviously. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe radio isn't my thing. But it didn't really discourage me because I have other interests in life. So I was like, okay, fine. I'm gonna what do you call this? Look for another job. Okay. But then I saw this post from the Monster, and I was like, wait lang, sige, try ko to. It was just like a video audition thing. So send in your video if you want to be a Monster jock, and we'll contact you. So I did the video. Unfortunately, I wasn't hired right away, and actually almost missed this opportunity because one of the bosses messaged me. Tapos napunta siya dun sa parang weird inbox sa Facebook. Yung hindi mo nakikita.
Yung parang secret na, oo.
Yung parang, and like, Facebook, why do you have that? You know? Mali mo, diba? Mali mo, and minessage na pala ako ni Chris Hemsworth, hindi ko lang nakita. Joke lang.
Totoo. Mali mo doon na si The One. Tapos,
diba? Paano mo pag
yan?
minessage na ako ni Tom Holland, tapos hindi ko lang pala nakikita. But yeah, one of the bosses messaged me there, and then one day I saw it and was like, they were like, maybe you want to train under us, under the student jock program. Because technically, hindi. Actually, technically, graduate na ako. Pero, hindi pa tapos yung school year. So, they allowed me to train under the student jock program for like roughly 6 to 7 months. And then, I kept on insisting na I really want to be on air. Talagang kinakausap ko yung mga bosses na parang, it's really my passion. I'll do whatever. I went to their events. I have my own training schedule. And then, I don't know why. And I don't know how I got away with it. But I also trained under, somebody else's training schedule. Kunwari pag naisip ko na may absent, pupuntahan ko yung training schedule. Yun, so after that, pinagbawalan na kami gawin yun. But, I really wanted to learn. And it wasn't, anything worth doing isn't really easy. So, yeah, sabi ko na, it was really easy. But, so there, after 6 or 7 months, they gave me the graveyard shift. And that's where it all started. So after the graveyard shift, I was tossed around, in different time slots. But it was great because every show, every time you're on air, I feel like it's such a blessing and you should be really thankful. So, I'm really thankful with every time slot that I went in. It was a different creature on its own. Doesn't mean that it's on graveyard that it's easier. No, it's not, because still a lot of people listen. Kasi parang you're thinking, siguro wala naman nakikinig eh. So, okay lang na magkamali ako or okay lang na wala akong gawin. But no, it's still your show. And, before the whole pandemic, people still listened. People were still in cars at like 3 a.m. So, every time slot that gosh, 4 or 5 months pa lang into RX, into the Monster, one of the hosts of the Morning Rush went on leave or may sakit ata. So I filled in for them. And for some miraculous reason, people found me funny. I don't know, maybe it's my teeth. I don't know. But
Oy, grabe, hindi naman.
Grabe.
but yeah, they like me, and or I don't know if they do, but yeah. So yun, I was put in the show, and it was really fun. It's a ride. Oh my goodness. Every single day, you think that paulit-ulit ang ginagawa namin, but every single day it's like, oh my gosh, what am I supposed to say? I'm supposed to because yun nga sasabi ko, like, I'm an introvert, but I'm supposed to be an open book because, basically you're a radio personality and they need to know your personality. And I learned that in the job. Alam mo yun, yung parang, kasi nung una, ayoko talaga sabihin yung mga interests ko, kung ano yung ginagawa ko, if I have a boyfriend or whatever. But I learned na you kind of have to, open up about yourself even more. Until now, it's still a struggle to, tell people like what I'm thinking, my thoughts. Kaya yun. So, there. I'm really happy. Tapos yun nga. Tapos in the middle of it, nagkaroon kami ng podcast. Me and my other co-DJ, JC Teves, we have a podcast called The Halo Halo Show.
Neri commented nga here actually. Yes, the Halo Halo show. I really like listening to it before going to bed.
Hello.
Yes. Hi, Neri.
Ang tawag namin sa mga listeners namin, mga leche fans. So, mga leche talaga sila. Sorry for the word, but it's from leche flan, okay? It's milk.
Yeah. Witty.
Yeah.
Oh my
So,
God.
listen to us. You guys can actually, if you have Spotify, go ahead. You can listen to us. We have a few episodes up on YouTube, but mainly we're on Spotify if you want to listen to us.
We also have Ish here. Oh, Em, I know this girl. The Halo Halo show is good.
Oh
Heart.
my gosh.
Another
Hello there.
leche fan.
Naglalabasan ng mga leche fan.
Oo, naglalabasan ng mga leche. Papagalitan tayo. Bakit hindi sabi ng leche?
No, disclaimer, guys. The leche. It is not. We're not cursing here. We're just.
Yeah.
That's what the fans are called. Leche fans.
Yeah, leche fans.
Yes.
So, hello everybody.
Hello to the Leche fans out there. Wow, talagang tayo nag-hello for me.
Dapat maging Leche fans na rin kayo. So listen to our
Yes!
podcast.
Yes.
For sure. Mamaya nga, tatry kong
Yeah.
i-search mga
Okay.
para certified Leche fan.
Sige. Pupuntahan kita sa bahay mo Tapos kailangan i-check ko na nakikinig ka. I'm gonna be outside your house. I'm gonna be like, Pat, are you listening?
Itas ilo-live ko dito sa Thoughtful Art. Check in, guys. Dito na si Rika.
Sakto din because I'm in the road of searching more podcasts. So
Yay!
I'm gonna listen to Hello Hello and I will be a Leche fan too.
Yeah.
Yay! More leches.
Meron bang collective term ng mga Leche fan? Kung ano?
Leche Nation.
Ay, I love it!
So, mag-isipan na namin yan.
Super witty. I love it. Ang saya.
Oo, kaya dapat yung part
Hindi.
na kayo ng Leche Nation. Tapos syempre, alam ko kung bakit, but it doesn't really matter. Pero yung mga girls, and actually anybody, you can be called also ube babes.
Oh my.
Diba? Kasi di ba may ube sa halo-halo. Pero mostly it's Leche Nation. So, listen to our
Leche
podcast, you
Nation.
guys.
Yes, check out Rica's podcast, guys. The Halo Halo Show. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Rica's account para you get to be up to date with everything she's doing right now.
Mm-mm.
Yes. So, I
Natawa
think
pa rin ako.
sa ang ginagawa mo, Rica, ano bang, this is our next question, Isa,
Yeah.
Ang dami,
Wait na.
super dami mong go, sorry.
Natawa pa rin talaga ako
Go.
sa Leche Nation. Like, it just keeps playing.
Leche
in my-
Nation.
Iba yung recall Iba yung recall.
So, because ang dami
Diba?
mong ginagawa, You do like hosting, you do podcasts, you do YouTube, you do makeup. Like, that's a lot for one person to do. So, like, how do you balance your career, personal life, and, your content creation? Like, tell
Oh
us
my
your magic.
goodness.
Tell us
I
your
don't
secret.
know. How do people balance their life? I don't know. Okay, so quarantine, pre-lockdown, I was I still am. I like having a planner. Okay, I like saying that I'm a planner. But at the same time, it's only to have a goal, alam mo yung written down, but I don't really plan my day na parang 8:30 wake up, tapos 9:30 breakfast, ganon. So I'm not that kind of planner. But I like putting, my to-do list in my notebook or in my planner. I started using planners in grade 3. Wow. Oo nga, no? I used to make my own planner. Oo, as in,
Oh my
obsessed talaga ako. Tapos, yun, syempre, nung nauso na yung Starbucks planner, I get that every year. Oh, collect na lang. But I get that every year. And most of the time, it's, I write everything there. Thoughts or kung ano yung nafe-feel ko ngayon. It's like a planner/diary. Pero yun nga, kasi, when the lockdown happened, we kind of needed to set our priorities. So medyo hindi ako nakapagsulat sa planner ko. But maybe, you know what? I feel like that really helped when I was starting out with radio and, people getting me for hosting. Kasi obviously hosting, again, is like another creature because, there are meetings outside of your job. And then obviously you have to look nice. And then there's like contracts and, interpersonal communications.
Yeah.
So, alam mo yun, so that really helped me a lot with balancing, that. But not saying that's like the key to success because I'm still figuring it out. So yeah, I like doing that. At least in one part of my life, medyo na-organize ko yung mga bagay, but still, I forget a lot of stuff. And yeah, there.
I'm kind of jealous how you, organize everything. Well, at least, what you mentioned in a planner. Because ako nga every year na lang I have a planner, but I don't finish them, sadly.
I know a lot of people who do that, but I mean, diba, parang at least you tried. I think it's fine. that you try to, because I know some people aren't really, big planner users. Because for
Mhm.
some people, they use their phones, right? For
Yeah.
some people, they just like, everything in their head, and that's better for them. So ako naman, because kalat nga yung utak ko, I like to write them down. And now that I don't have my planner, I
Na-feel ko
have
kung na-feel ko
talagang,
Oh,
ito na.
pero
okay, I'll
now
start
that I
writing
don't
on my
have a
planner.
planner, I write everything down on my phone. Pero yun, try nyo guys mag-planner. Ewan ko if it'll work. But yeah, for me, it really works.
Ako actually, I've been I've been using my planner pero as more of a parang diary lang.
Yeah, oo nga.
Parang ano lang, what happened lang today. Pero like what you said rin, naka-relate ako sa'yo na kung kailan pandemic, parang last check ko sa
Nawala.
planner, oh my gosh, 2 months ago na ako hindi
Diba?
ko na nagsulat.
But I
Parang
think it's
lagi ako,
okay.
pero
I
oo.
think it's okay kasi parang, di ba, parang, this is a new thing that we're encountering, that we're living in. It's a new world. So we don't
Mhm.
really know if we need a planner. We actually don't know if we need a planner from now on.
Oh,
Maybe next
everyday naman,
time.
what
Yeah.
you see talaga, morning, yun na makikita mo,
Maybe next
afternoon,
time,
Yeah.
bullet journaling. Because so
Oh,
far, that's
actually,
the only thing working for me.
really? Kasi
Yeah.
feeling ko artistic ka talaga. As in, with all the,
I mean, fair
through
point.
lettering, yung mga ano.
diba? May
There's
painting
drawing.
involved.
And there's more drawings than actual plans. That maybe
Oo
that's
nga.
what's working for me.
Exactly.
Mga scribbling, mga ganyan.
Pero ang ganda nun, diba? It's like so therapeutic whenever I see people making videos about bullet journaling and how they do their
Mhm.
journals. I'm like, oh, this is so relaxing. I just want to do this. I just want to watch it. No, I don't want to do it, but I want to watch it.
Yeah.
So kanina, Rica, you mentioned na you and your sister rin pala uh, planned before on doing the My Lip Story, yung business freelance. So how did you get into makeup? Kailan mga first encounter mo na parang, ay, this is something that I want to pursue kasi 'di ba you studied rin talaga and tried to do it freelance. So
We
how did
started
Yeah.
you get
in YouTube, like the very
Mm-mm. Well,
beginning.
yun nga. So, I was introduced to the makeup world um, from YouTube. And then my sister also introduced me to makeup. So she got a lot of free makeup from this one company and she gave it to me. And then in
wow,
college,
free makeup.
oh nga eh, diba? That's like the best. um, in college, I joined this one production. I think it was, oh no, I forgot the production. Undin ata, or some other play, yeah, in college. And then they assigned me to do the makeup for some of the cast members, and I really enjoyed that one. So from there, in college, yeah, I think I started. Um, yeah, in college, I started doing makeup for people, and most of the time it's for free, and sometimes it's for a meal, ganun. So feeling ko talaga kapag start you kind of have to do stuff for free or for X deal. And
Mhm.
then like I said, when I graduated, I started training for radio, but I also started makeup school. I attended Maculage Professional in BGC. And then after, actually, that really opened doors for me attending the makeup school, because obviously the makeup school, they have their own network. So they have their own, like people that they know. So they, whenever they need more makeup artists for a certain fashion show, they would contact us, the alumni. So talaga it really opened doors. And then I discovered, because in makeup there's like a lot of different paths that you can take. There's editorial, there's wedding and bridal, there's beauty makeup, and there's theater. And then when I was introduced to theater makeup, my first was in 2016. Yeah, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang in yeah, that was the production. And then dun, as in like parang trial by fire talaga siya. I was assigned to do the makeup of this one really big theater star here in the Philippines. And I messed
Wow.
up. Oh my gosh, I messed up.
Ano
Para
nangyari?
siyang may, para siyang may black eye.
Oh no.
But, because, like, very professional naman sila in the theater community, in the theater world.
Mhm.
The star, that certain actress, just went to my mentor and told me and told her that maybe can I get like a more senior one, because this is a serious production and she needs to look a certain way. But she didn't berate me, she didn't talk down on me. She
Mhm.
just professionally said na she told my mentor nga na, yeah, let's change things up, yun lang, without hurting my feelings or without hurting anybody's feelings. So that was really nice. It was a really nice experience for me. And then I said to myself, you know what, this is the kind of makeup that I want to do. Theater makeup mostly. So alam mo yun,
Mm.
I see your head makeup artist doing a lot of like different looks, not just beauty makeup, which is still okay if you want to be that kind of, in that kind of makeup, in the makeup world. But yun, theater makeup was just, it was, I feel like, oh my gosh, I want to be backstage. And I love backstage work. The reason why I love backstage work, and I say this all the time on air, is because I have this weird obsession with, you know, looking at separate things and then in the end, magiging isa lang siya. Kaya siguro gusto ko din ng
Mhm.
cooking videos kasi kita mo yung ingredients. Tapos,
Mhm.
in the end, magiging cake. Ganun, parang ang sarap lang sa, alam mo yun, it's just, I love that happens. So, in theater, it's kind of like that because when you're backstage, you see all these different people working, they have different jobs to make one whole production on stage. So,
Mhm.
ang sarap lang na, oh my gosh, it's like I have my own little secret na nakikita ko sila lahat dito sa likod. But on stage, they're a different person. So, yun, I
Mhm.
really love theater makeup. And it's totally different. Kasi sometimes I also do, sometimes when I have time, I do makeup for weddings and for events. And it's different kasi, I don't know, for me, in my experience, I'm not
Mhm.
saying I'm an expert, pero yun nga, parang you really have to take care of the skin and you have to make your client feel good. Sa theater, obviously, you still have to be very professional. Hindi mo pwedeng laitin, obviously, yung client mo. Pero you have to follow a certain peg, and it
Mhm.
doesn't necessarily mean that it's their face. Minsan, kailangan mong liitan yung face, kailangan mong lakihan yung alam mo yun, OA yung eyes. So, yeah, it's really nice. Maybe that's why I love, backstage work. Dami ko sinabi.
That's really interesting because I'm also interested in makeup. It's just that, theater makeup is like one of those things I'm kind of intimidated on trying out. At least
Mhm.
like just my face. So, at least with your comments, medyo I got the
At saka
I love
nagulat din ako eh.
intimidating.
Nagulat din ako eh kasi parang, I was a guest makeup artist for, a couple of shows already. And it doesn't
Mhm.
mean na parang it's all colors and stuff like that. Of course, it's
Mhm.
still part of it. Pero minsan, kasi syempre, kunwari, the play calls for natural makeup. Obviously, you still have to make it look natural, but you have to make it look natural on stage. Which means, in real life, mukha pa rin silang sobrang made up. Pero because they're on stage, it's, wala masyadong color, pero they have to look human on stage. So, yun din, nagulat din ako when I did, because I did a production called Ang Huling El Bimbo. I was, oh my gosh, wait lang.
Isang ano lang naman, isang maliit na production lang naman.
Yes, oh my gosh, grabe, diba? Grabe sila. As in, wait lang. Oh my God, there we go. Sorry. Sorry. Ayan, okay. So there. Yun, and there in that production, they have to look natural kasi 'di ba, yun yung story, that's the
Yeah.
peg. And yun, parang yun first time ko din gumawa ng makeup for theater, for stage makeup na natural. So I thought it should be like, ay wait lang, kita yung sports bra ko. Okay. Sorry, nag-workout ako kanina.
Oy, hindi na kami sa workout.
So, yun nga, nagulat din ako. It was also like such a big learning experience kasi I thought, yun nga, ako din yung inisip ko, initially I thought like, theater makeup is like super colorful, or super, alam mo yun, horns, like green makeup, ganun. Pero obviously, there are productions na kailangan nilang magmukhang tao. And I thought konting blush lang would do, pero hindi pala. Like, kailangan medyo, it's still popping because they're gonna be on stage. So yeah, it's such, every production is like it's like a learning experience, and I love it. Super wala pa ako dun sa level na ang dami kong alam. But, yeah, okay naman.
Pero grabe, like, ang dami mo ng shows na nag-makeup
Hindi.
ka.
Siguro mga
Ang
4.
dami shows.
Mga 5.
5 is
But
not
I'm
a
really
lot.
thankful dun sa I'm really thankful dun nga sa school, makeup school namin, kasi nga they give our names away to like makeup companies na need makeup artists. So yan. Cool. Nice, right?
Oh.
Ako talaga yung nagana.
Hiring ni Rica G. Ang daming bigating gana.
Kuti-kuti ko talaga.
Hindi, pero grabe lahat ng mga things that you're doing right now. Parang, alam mo yon, even though it's a lot, you're excelling in all of them. Parang,
I guess so, but it doesn't really, parang meron pa din namang, there, because I'm doing a lot of stuff, and I feel like that comes with, self-doubt, diba? Insecurity, na feeling ko, kaya ko ba talaga to, or dapat ba ako talaga nandito, alam mo yun, it's, feeling ko, kaya ang dami ko din na iniisip. It's because I also put myself out there. Inisip ko, alam mo, ginusto mo to eh. So, you kind of have to remember that I feel like with anything that you do, syempre, hindi mo wala yung criticism, diba? Like, yun nga, self-doubt and anxiety. Especially nowadays, now that we're under quarantine, diba parang, I'm also so thankful that people are now being more open about their mental health, how they deal with their daily struggles every day. Kasi, you know what, by tweeting that, what you do every day to get over your, what do you call this, bad emotions, I feel like it's also helping other people out there. So, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
parang na-normalize na it's okay to not be okay.
Okay.
At
Wow.
hindi yun guys sa K-drama.
Oh, nawala si ano.
Wala si Rica.
Technical difficulty.
So while we're waiting for Rica,
While waiting
I-
for Rica, guys, all you guys, might as well, like and subscribe to Thoughtful Philippines Facebook and YouTube page, and give our Instagram a
There.
follow and on TikTok.
I'm back. Sorry. I pressed the wrong thing on my phone.
it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. Ayan. Pero, ayun. So, like what you said kanina, just by sharing your, parang, when you're feeling down and you shared it to your community or what, diba? Parang mas na-normalize lang rin na, we don't need to be upbeat lagi. And it's normal to feel sad sometimes, or to put yourself first and take care of your mental health.
Yeah, I always say, now let your feelings be feelings. It's also still a work in progress in my life. Because sometimes, parang nagigilty ako of feeling guilty. Alam mo yun, it's such a complicated emotion. But don't you feel that way sometimes? Parang, bakit ka nahihiya? Parang kini-question mo kung bakit ka nahihiya. And I have to remind myself na, you know what? Embrace the awkwardness. Embrace the embarrassment. Or embrace your mistakes or whatever. How, kahit sobrang cliche niya. Sometimes you have to let your feelings be feelings, I guess. This is also like a note to self, Rica. Note to self.
So, minsan kasi we know the theory of it, pero once we're faced with it, parang wala eh.
Ang hirap.
Ang hirap pa rin talaga.
Parang yung kapag may kaaway ka, iniisip mo na, you know what, I'm gonna say all of these things. And then once you're in front of them, you don't know what to say anymore. Diba?
Biglang ma-black out na ulit yung script mo sa isip mo.
Oo, exactly.
Hi, there.
We have a question from our boss.
Yes, this is
So from
us.
Hello.
wait, is the comment popping out? I think it's do
Yeah,
something
most
wrong.
memorable makeup look.
Yeah.
Most memorable, I really like this one because yun nga, parang onti pa lang din naman yung productions that I've been in. Pero my most memorable makeup look would be from A Christmas Carol. So we were hired as, again, like guest makeup artist for A Christmas Carol. And then for this one look for a character, we needed 5 makeup artists for a quick change, which is like a 1 minute quick change, which means they look a certain way when they go off stage. By after 1 minute, they have to be in another makeup look when they go on stage again. So
Oh.
yeah, I think she was the candle. So my body paint involved. So there were 2 people working sa
Mhm.
face, 2 people working sa front, and then 1 person sa likod. And I was assigned with a body paint. We needed to like put flames all over her body in under 1 minute. This all had to happen under 1 minute. So it was exhilarating. It
That's
was the best
it.
experience. It was so cool. And quick change backstage is always so amazing because, all the people working with just one person to look another way is cool. So, wala lang. Ang saya-saya nun. I have a video of that on my Instagram if you guys want to see it. Kasi, speed up ko siya eh. Tapos, para talaga siyang, she's like a honey stick. Tapos biglang may mga ants na nag-swarm papunta sa kanya. Ganun yung itsura namin.
Wow.
Parang, oo, dinumog
Hanapin nga
talaga
namin
namin.
yan.
Yeah. Post ko sa Instagram.
May naalala akong video, I think I saw it on Facebook naman. And it's actually Celine Dion. Parang behind the scenes siya na from the stage and then pinakita lang siya backstage na literal na she just stood up there but all of the people, parang may hair person, then yung
Oo.
makeup, and then yung costume din. So parang ang interesting
Yeah.
kasi Candle yung character that you worked on.
Yeah, parang
So
I
parang,
think she's the fire or something. Parang ganun.
kaya, sustok ko si Rica later.
Pero yun, it was the
Yeah.
best experience. Kahit na pagod ako, because most of the time, when you're backstage, you have to be, standing up all of the time because you're putting
Mhm.
makeup on. You can't be sitting down, tas, diba? Kahit na pagod ako after that production, I'm like, this is so much fun! Hindi I was like a little kid. But yeah, that was probably one of the most memorable. Yes.
Mm.
Papa Lem says, quick change is cool. It is really cool. Really cool.
Grabe, sobrang dami mo talagang, ang dami mo ng experience sa mga pagiging kiti-kiti.
Oh, Rica Garcia. That is my full name.
Pero are there still any, mga untouched
territory.
Oh my gosh.
na you want to explore? Meron ba bang mga future plans na upcoming
Ano
na?
ba?
Be the most extreme kite-kite.
Yeah.
Ano ba? Like, the next Beyonce? Char!
Ay, support!
Nako, Pat is like a huge Beyonce fan.
Wala nang nanonood.
Yes, sobra.
Nag-exit na
Queen.
sila lahat. Hindi, I really don't know because, like I said, I'm the type of person I'm the type of person na if I'm really interested in something, I'm gonna pursue it. But as of now, I like what I'm doing, Kasi for me, my YouTube channel really is a form of therapy. Parang honestly, nung una, parang isip ko, sa totoo lang, parang okay lang naman kahit walang nanonood because for me, it's a way, it's my way of, calming myself down, relaxing. Kaya, yeah, yung aspect na yon, it's really not, what do you call this? Yun yung way ko para ma-relax. Hindi yun yung isa sa mga nasa-stress ako. So, what else? I don't know, really. Kakasabi ko lang na I'm such a planner, pero wala akong plan. Pero wala akong plan sa life ko. Well, what do I want? But right now, I'm really motivated in, telling people about our podcast. I'm really passionate about our podcast because, if it helps people, parang put a smile on their face, maybe just like a few minutes in the day, then I think we're doing our job. Our podcast right now is again the Halo Halo Show, and we talk about literally halo halo, kahit ano, whatever we want, really. So that's really where that's really like my goal for people to listen more. There.
Yun, no? Guys, be a Leche fans. Kasi yun talaga naiisip ko.
Oo.
Yes,
Actually,
be
ang
part of
ganda
the Leche Nation. Maging
Yes.
leche na rin kayo. Kasi alam ko mga leche naman talaga.
Ready na kami ni Isay. Actually, ang ganda nga ng segue kasi ang ganda ng timing kasi yun yung next
I
question.
know!
What
Cool!
can we expect from your podcast? So, kaming mga newbie Leche fans, ano bang ma-expect namin from the Halo Halo Show? Or have there been any topics na you discussed na super na-enjoy nyo na parang naging inside joke na siya or something like that?
This is so perfect because my partner and I were just talking to JC. JC Teves. It's me, JC, on Instagram. So search nyo din siya. But yeah, we were just talking earlier. We want to invite more guests. We want to interview more people. So, if you're going to be part of the Leche Nation, tell us if you want us to interview exciting people. Also, we're doing this thing for the podcast kasi we have Leche fan mail. There we go. Kinalimutan. Leche fan mail. So wherein people can send in their emails about whatever they want, and I'm so glad that we're actually reaching people from other countries, mga Filipinos, kasi it's really by Filipinos for Filipinos.
Yes.
So we're also reaching like Filipinos from Australia, from US, Singapore, and they're listening. And parang for them though, it's like a piece of home where they are. So, ayun, if you want to be part of the Leche Nation, if you want to be a Leche fan, send us an email and we have a whole episode just for emails. That's something new for our podcast right now. So, diba? Para mas makausap namin yung mga tao. Yeah.
Yes. Mga Leche fans from all over the world.
Leche Nation goes
Maraming leche
goes worldwide. Oh my gosh. Wait, natawa talaga every time I hear the word Leche Nation. Like, I feel I'm gonna rewatch this or I'm gonna keep laughing. Like, Leche Nation.
Wala na.
Actually, sakit nga ng cheeks ko sa kakasmile kasi ang
Alam mo, feeling ko kaya ganito yung cheeks ko kasi tawa ako ng tawa.
At least, yun ang secret to the cheekbone. So,
Ganito ka lang. Ganito. Wait lang, nakakatawa kapag ganun.
face push-ups lang. Ang pangit ko, wag na nga.
Ayaw, wala na tayong pinag-usap.
Tingin lang tayo lahat sa monitor. Like, sa camera.
Okay.
Just do this.
Nakakaya sa face. Buti kayo, Isay and Rica, kaya-kaya yung dalhin yung akin, parang epilepsy or something.
Grabe. Hello, wait lang. Hello to Noriel and Kebs. Hello, a fan of the Morning Rush. Hi!
Hello guys.
Hello.
Thank you for listening and watching.
Thank you, mga Leche fans yan, for sure.
Leche Nation.
Leche Nation.
Yun nga, diba?
Sorry.
Okay. Because you guys are
Hindi na get over.
Yun nga eh.
Okay, sige. Okay.
Wait. Inisip ko talaga yung Leche Nation. Guys, hindi kami nagmumura. Literal, they're called Leche Nation. Leche fans. Okay. Nga, you mentioned earlier na you wanted for the Halo Halo show collaborations, right?
Yeah.
So what about like, aside from, collaborations in the podcast, are there any content creators you want to collaborate with for your channel?
For the YouTube channel.
Yeah, if ever.
Kasi, ano pa ba? Yun nga, parang hindi ko pa fully na-realize what I want to do with my YouTube channel. But obviously, I do want to collaborate with other, especially, what do you call this? Like local businesses, like yung mga nag-pop up na Instagram shops or, food businesses. Whenever they send me something and they want me to feature it on my Instagram channel, I always include it in my YouTube channel as well. Kasi parang, 'di ba, for more people more people can know about their product or their service. So, yun. When it comes to other content creators, actually wala pa ako naiisip. Maybe I should really think about that. Kasi naisip ko nga, 'di ba, parang naisip ko my YouTube channel really is more for myself. Alam mo yun? Parang
Parang just
therapy
an
siya for
outlet.
me. So, hindi ko pa siya naiisip. But you know what? If there's an opportunity to actually collaborate with another content creator, why not, diba? So, yeah, I'm gonna think about that. That's a really nice thing to like sit down and think about.
Maybe, in the future you want to collaborate with, because me, Pat, and the rest of like the thoughtful team, we have a show in our YouTube channel called The Yummy Yuppies, where we talk about
Oh,
food.
Yeah,
yeah.
dapat na tayo kumain ng halo-halo, 'di ba?
Yes! Oh
Oo.
my gosh! Invite yung partner ko si JC. Sige.
Yeah.
But, oo nga no. Yeah, if they're like, I don't know, gusto ko yun. Gusto ko yung parang mga pamukbang ng mga tao on YouTube. Guys wanna invite me? I wanna eat. I can eat really loud.
Mukbang na ASMR, all wrapped into
ASMR.
one.
Yes.
There. So
Anything
actually,
therapeutic.
yan yan nandyan ng those are the questions that we prepared for you, but we also have a few segments here on Thoughtful
Okay.
Hour that we do. So actually, sabi ko kanina sa stock kita, pero na-stock ka na namin. Kasi syempre before the episode, research muna, aka stalking. So here for our next segment called the past thought, #past thoughts, we're gonna show you a photo that we
Okay.
found that you posted, and then give us a quick story or a short
Okay.
background on why you
Oh
posted
my gosh,
it.
Ellen DeGeneres, is that
Yeah.
you? Binigyan naman ni Ellen.
Oo, bigla-bigla lang pa-flash sa
Yes.
Okay, sige, I'm game.
Okay, sige, let's move on to the first photo.
Ano to?
Oh, ang cute.
I don't remember this day. I actually don't remember a lot from my childhood. But that's my sister. That's my sister yung katabi ko. And we're actually four kami na magkakapatid. 3 sisters and then 1 brother. So, yeah, only brother siya. I always say na, you know what, you're my favorite brother. And then sasabihin niya, I'm your only brother. But yeah, I don't remember that day. But I just like that parang halos same kami ng hairstyle when I was a kid.
Ayun, ang cute.
Cute.
Ito, yung next photo medyo,
Okay.
medyo juicy to eh.
Ano to?
Magaling kami mag-stalk eh.
Let's go to the next photo.
Ay, oh my God! When I was in college, when I was a freshman in college, we had like this acquaintance night, or alam mo yung getting to know night in the dorm. Because I lived in a dorm the whole time I was in college. This was this was the first dorm that I lived in, and then I transferred 2 years after. But yes, so this was me in first year college with my dorm mates. I'm still friends with them. So that's Alyosha and April and Victoria and Daniel and Now, we're all grown up, I guess. pero, pero wala na yung dress na yan sa akin. And, actually, feeling ko, bawal nga yung dress na yan when I wore it. Because I lived in a dorm that was run by nuns. So, parang basically convent.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. And they didn't really allow, short shorts or like sleeveless, but I still wore it. I know.
Yeah.
Sad. No, pero diba, parang it's just for, for fun. So, yun. Grabe yung hair. Ang dami kong bangs. Parang ganun. Parang mga ganun.
Okay.
Hala, Pat. I don't think we can hear you. Can you hear you? Hello?
Pat?
Oh no, we
Pat,
can't hear Pat.
We can't
That's
hear you,
like,
Pat.
did you see that tweet? Did you see that tweet na ano?
Which
The
one?
line of 2020 is, the line of
Hello?
2020 is, what do you call this? You're on mute. Yun na daw yung line ng 2020.
Oh.
Kasi lagi, you're on mute. We can't hear you. Oh my gosh,
So, I
get
saw
rid of
this-
that photo. Grabe.
Well, Pat's back now. She doesn't
There we
need
go.
to mute her phone.
Pat, we
She
still
doesn't
can't
have audio. She doesn't have
Wala
audio.
kang audio.
Well, you know what?
Sayang. Next
Let's go to
photo
the
na
next
lang.
photo.
Next photo.
Let's see something juicy.
Oh, cool.
There.
Yeah, so when I was in college, I was also part of an organization, a radio org, parang ganon. So we were called the UPLB Jocks, and this was the time where auditions, where we had our audition. So I was already a member for a few months by then, and then we just had auditions. Where is that top? Di ba parang sobrang college girl look? May ID pa, may backpack. But yeah, that was part of the college experience, I guess. And because I just have I have this like passion for radio. I also went into the radio organization in our university. I went to UPLB, by the way, University of the Philippines, Los Baños. There.
Ooh.
Next
Yeah,
photo.
that's-
Oh my God. Ayoko na to. Ang dami kong bangs. Well, sa bagay, marami na akong bangs. Oh,
this one,
cool.
your very first vlog. We wanted to know
I
like
know.
more about it.
So, this isn't actually, I don't think, is this my first vlog?
Yeah.
Kasi ano eh, I know I posted something before, pero nag-delete na ako ng videos. I know that's such a big thing. Pero, nag-delete na ako ng videos. But yeah, this is maybe one of my first vlogs, like, traveling. First time in Japan with my parents, I decided to take a video of everything. So, this is just us traveling to Japan. Yan, ganyan yung mga type ko. Even before, ganyan lang yung mga type ko. Yung may music, not really talking to the camera. So, there. My gosh.
But-
You know what? I love looking back. I love looking at Japan vlogs. Yung kahit hindi sa akin. My favorite
True.
right now, my favorite right now is her Atlas. Her Atlas on YouTube. And she's an American, but she lives in Japan right now. And ang ganda lang ng vlogs niya. Nakakatuwa. But yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah, that's also such a short video. Kasi lahat speed up ko. Ewan ko why I wanted to do that. But yeah, that's really cool.
But at least, you were able to record your memories while you were in Japan.
Yes.
And still up to par with like your current videos. It's just that
Yeah.
now na more calming, peaceful.
More calming. Yes.
Yeah.
Diyan para akong chipmunk.
Hello,
Okay.
I'm back.
Oh,
Can you guys hear
There
me?
we go.
Ayan
Hello.
na, okay. Naka Jepoy Dizon headphones na ako. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, you missed her Japan vlog.
Oh,
Oo nga, sayang. Ayan. I'm viewing it right now.
Yeah, it's still up on my channel.
Mm. Once
Nakakahiya.
once quarantine is over though, do you plan on making like Japan part 2 vlog?
Oh my gosh, mayroon pa akong isa pang Japan vlog there. Actually, dalawa pa. So, after that, I was invited by, what do you call this? I was invited by a company to go to Japan. And then, I
Wow.
also vlogged it. We went to, oh no, where did we go again? Sapporo. There. We
Sarap.
went, and then after that, I went to Japan again with my brother. So, vlog ko ulit yun. Kasi parang, ako, you know what? Minsan lang ako makapunta dito. I'm gonna take a video of everything. I want to remember everything. So, kami naman ng brother ko, we stayed in Osaka. Or Osaka. Yeah. Cool. Oh my gosh, ang saya nito.
Oo, ang saya. Nakaka-miss yung times na pwede mag-travel.
You know, it's so weird because this trip, we were staying at a convent again the whole time. So we didn't have to rent a hotel room or like an Airbnb. We stayed at a convent kasi my mom's friend lives in Japan, dun siya, who's a nun. Pero kasi walang tao sa walang tao sa convent. So pinastay kami doon. And then that restaurant where we went to, we had like such a nice time. Tapos nagiinuman kami. Pero kasama namin mga pare. So, you know.
Oh my gosh! Sobrang cool!
Yeah, it's such an eye-opener for me na parang, you know, these people are, you know, they have a religious life. But they're also people. You know, they're also people who can, you know, talk to you and go out. So that is really
Kampay. Kampay with the fathers.
Ay nako, nakita ko na yung next photo. Ano yan?
Ayun nga. Well, next photo.
Patikim na eh.
Next photo.
Nasaan?
Hello.
Yan.
Yan na.
I think one of my first
hair.
Oh nga, haba pa ng hair ko. But yeah, I think maybe wait. Yeah, I think this is a graveyard shift, was it? Yeah. Look at me. I look so happy, but I only had like 1 hour of, you know, sleep. But that's what you have to do when you're in the graveyard shift. And I'm so happy. See, I'm still that happy now because I'm on air.
Yay! Do we still have more photos?
Yeah. Do we have more? First.
First thought.
Sige, ano naman
So first thought, if you're familiar naman with Boy Abunda's fast talk, it's the same thing.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
Okay.
Ito lang version namin, yeah.
So all you have to do is answer like the first option, whatever that comes in your head, and that's it. And we'll proceed to the next one. So first options.
Next. There.
Oh! Who's sexier?
Mga topless ang namin Kinuha namin yung
Who's
topless
sexier?
photo.
Ano ka ba? Hello, the queen of radio. Diba? Tatanggihan mo ba? As much as I love JC because he's my partner. He's my partner on the podcast. Siyempre, pipiliin mo si Chico. The Chico.
Yes!
Yan yung JC. Oo. Diba? Lodi talaga si Chico. Lodi yan.
So pag sinend namin to sa kanila, okay lang.
Oo. In fairness kay JC dito sa photo na to, very thirst trap. That's why, you know, that's why a lot of girls are commenting on his Instagram, and I'm like, dude, grabe yung mga comment ng mga tao. Talagang no shame, but you know, sure, no problem.
All right. Next options.
Next.
Everyday makeup or stage? Yeah.
Stage makeup.
Galing ano?
Yes. Ang galing nga
I love
nung
Oh.
This one also, I went on YouTube to, you know, learn how to do this makeup. Obviously, it's not perfect, but I did go I went out all night and I didn't take that off. So I was in this one bar where people were just, they were dressed up, but in a cute way. Tapos ako dito may blood sa mukha. I'm the weird girl. I'm the
No,
weird girl.
embrace that. That's the spirit of it.
Yeah.
Okay, next option.
Next.
Netflix
Oh
and
my
chill
gosh.
or road trip and thrill.
Road trip and thrill. I've had enough Netflix and chill for maybe 1 year. Ang tagal na. So I want to go on a road trip and have a, thrilling experience.
Yes, kamiss mo talaga. Ano ulit? Osaka with the fathers.
Ay, Papa Lam, ask a question. Nag-pray din ba
Nag-pray.
kayo bago uminom with the father?
So, yeah, talagang yun yung part ng ano nila. It's a part of their life. But they're super cool. As in, parang hindi mo akalain na, syempre, you can't judge people naman. So, parang natuwa lang ako na, we can have like a normal conversation about life. That's so cool.
Next options.
Next.
Sound
Food
trip or
trip.
food trip?
Sound trip. I don't know. Because I love going to events.
Hirap.
I love going to events. You know what? Sige, para pumayat ako, sound trip na lang muna. Kasi you know what? It's like, oh my gosh, pre-quarantine, pre-lockdown, I just love going to events. And I love going to like big events like this one, Coke Studio. It's really nice that you get to see them on stage and stuff like that. But I also like going to like, alam mo yung parang mga underground performances by all these people, like local artists, because I'm also very passionate about, like telling people to listen to local artists, to their music. I know there's like a big, I don't know, is it just me? Baka iniisip ko lang din yun. Pero parang, di ba, minsan kasi parang may onting judgment yung mga tao if it's a, like a local song or whatever. But I always say that, we have a lot of talent here in the Philippines, and ang swerte natin that they're here, and we can actually go to their events, and we can actually go to their concerts. So I'm such a big fan of local hip hop and rap, and I'm such a big fan. I discovered my love for music. For for local hip hop and rap, like siguro mga 2 years ago or a year ago. So pupunta ako lagi sa mga gigs, just in bars or like in gallery openings. So maybe sound trip.
Sound trip.
Same. I miss going to those events also.
I know.
Oh, we have
My
a comment. We have a comment from Ish. Coke Studio is my project. Thanks for supporting.
Yes! Oh my goodness! I loved it. Pagpasok ko palang bibigyan ka na nila ng bottle of Coke, tapos ang saya. And like, it had they featured, local artists, bands, and it's just so great. So great that people are supporting this as well. Kasi hello, ang galing kaya nila, di ba?
Yes, support local rin tayo dapat.
Yeah.
So next option.
Next.
Chicken Joy or Max?
Or Max.
Ang bad niyo sa akin, ba't niyo ako pinapapili? Both. No, fine, Max. No, chicken.
Pwede naman Chicken Joy for lunch, Max's for dinner.
No, actually, yeah.
Yan na lang.
I like them both. I like them both so much, and because they're so different in many ways. Yeah.
But if
Both
you can have one for like the rest of your life.
Chicken Joy. No, Max. No, wait. I can't say it. Good. Sige, fine. Chicken Joy. Pero Max's, don't think that I don't love you. Okay, Chicken Joy. Nagugutom na tuloy ako.
Totoo.
Kami rin actually when you made it.
Parang naamoy ko na yung mga chicken.
Oh, yes. Next.
Next question.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're now in our thoughtful challenge. So, for this challenge, since you're a radio jock, gusto lang namin, we're gonna give you 3 songs, and then we're gonna give you a few seconds to listen to it first if hindi mo sila alam. Pero give us your radio spiel on
Oh
how
my
you will introduce
gosh.
that song. So, ayan, tinawag namin grand entrance.
Grabe. Makikita niyo yung aking radio skills. Yeah. 4 years na ako on radio, pero hindi pa masyadong honed. Kaya. Okay.
So, are you ready, Rica?
Okay, go.
Okay.
First song.
First
First
song.
song.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Oh.
wait.
Oh, bawal lumabas.
Pero pag sinabi pa, so I make technical difficulties lang, but let us sing it.
Pero pag sinabi, baka kasi, copyright. Copyright.
Oo, baka na ma-copyright tayo eh. Pero ayan,
Oo.
sa classroom ay batas. Bawal lumabas.
Bawal lumabas.
So, Rica, how are you gonna,
Sige,
that song?
let's say, okay, here we go. Sige. So, we usually start with Manila's Hottest Monster, RX 93.1. I hope you're all having such a great Friday, but I know we're used to going out on Fridays, but right now, Kim Chu says, bawal lumabas. So listen to this one, only here on The Monster.
Oh my
There.
Ang galing!
That's how we usually do it. It's,
How?
anybody
Like,
can do it,
literally.
really.
Ang galing. Seamless. Akala namin, paano kaya ma-i-intro yun? Pero ang galing.
Diba? You made it look, the song sound professional. Like it's a legit song. I mean, it is a legit song, but not a meme-worthy song.
It is. Grabe, how many views does it have on YouTube? I feel like millions.
Mm-hmm.
Diba?
Alala ko nung hindi pa siya legit song that Kim Chu recorded. Parang, grabe, parang 1 whole month. Siguro, LSS na LSS ako doon.
Yes.
Hanggang sa ni-record na ni Kim.
Paano kang hindi ma-LSS? We keep sending that to each other. In the office chat.
Favorite ko yung version na pug yung nilagay nila. Yung the dog.
Oh,
Pero pag sinabing pug,
gusto ko rin yan. Sobra, as in, grabe talaga mga Pinoy.
that's so funny.
Daming nataba ng utak, ang daming memes na nagawa. Galing. So, we have another song, second song.
Okay. Grabe, pwedeng isa lang. What
It's
song?
very timely.
Go. Oh my gosh, I don't know this song.
Oh no. Back.
I don't know this song. Go. Ayan. Go.
Ito. So, we have technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Go away, Corona. Go away from us. Go away from this world and let we be free. Go.
There. How are
It's
you
It's actually very therapeutic for me. Parang ang ganda ng song ko. Di ba parang hindi siya namimilit, pero sinasabi niya na, go away.
Parang hindi super pushy, pero you get the message.
Yeah. Sige, pwede bang,
How would you introduce that?
what's the title? Go away? Ano?
Go away.
Go away, Corona.
Corona.
Go away, Corona. Go away,
Yeah.
Corona. Okay. Monster RX 83.1. You know what? We're going to play this next song, and all I could say is, you go, sister. Here's Go, Go, Go Away Corona. Only here on the Monster.
Galing! You go, sis!
Diba parang, go, sis. Go, sister.
I love it. Ang galing.
Ang bilis talaga makaformulate. Parang like,
Totoo.
oh my God.
But you have to remember, it's not always perfect every time you turn on. But you know what I learned? Being on radio for 4 years now. I know when you make a mistake on air, it's fine. You can just laugh at yourself, and people will laugh at it too, and then it becomes a thing, and it's not a mistake anymore. Yeah, it's fine. Just roll with it. Go with the flow.
Go away.
Go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
Ang therapeutic na yung kantang yun.
Isa pa tong song na na-LSS kami. Sinesend rin namin ulit sa mga group chat.
It's so cool.
Here naman, our last song, Octopus
Okay.
and Whale.
Eto, hindi ko talaga to alam. Or maybe I just don't know that title.
It's my favorite jam.
Ang mga tugtugan ni Isay.
Lyrics pa to.
Yes.
Octopus rain, swimming in the sea with octopus and whale. Octopus rain, swimming in the sea with octopus and whale. Octopus rain.
There.
Octopus and Whale.
Called Octopus
Yeah.
and Whale. Mhm.
Yeah. Bang pwede ko sabihin dito? Usually I have a couple more minutes to think about it.
They're a new nursery rhyme group. They only have 9
Pero
months.
are they kids? Are they kids?
It's like a huge company, and then they just make kids sing.
Si
Okay.
Isay, fan na fan talaga.
Yun pala yung isang kumakanta dun, si Isay pala. Si Isay pala. Ano ba? Okay, sige. Monster RX 93.1. You know what? With this current lockdown, sometimes I just want to be an octopus or a whale. So listen to this song, Octopus Whale, on the Monster.
Yay!
Hi.
Ang cute.
Sometimes just say random things. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna fly.
Speaking of random things, andito na tayo sa ating last segment called
Okay.
Random Thought.
Okay, random thought. What's it about?
So for this, if you have the
you
word
have-
attention for 30 seconds, what would you say?
Yeah.
I would say, nag-start to be 30 seconds. Okay, wait lang.
Anytime you're ready. Anytime
Honestly,
you're
honestly, we don't even count anymore.
Maybe I would say to be a little kinder, not just to other people, but also to yourself. I know that sounds a little preachy, pero you know what? That's what we really need right now, because if you are kind to yourself and you are kind to other people, everything will follow. You'll think of other people, so magmamask ka. You won't go out that often because you do care about other people, right? You're gonna take care of your health because you care about, you're kind to yourself and you care about your family. So there. And again, my favorite, let your feelings be feelings. Whatever you're feeling right now, it's where you're meant to be.
Yay! Thank you so much, Rica.
Thank you so much.
Miss Philippines. Char.
Sabi ni Ish, very Miss Universe yung question.
I know! How do they do that in front of, thousands of people on stage with their makeup and their gowns? It's really a kill.
Thank you so much
Thank
ulit,
you so
Rica.
much.
Thank
Super
you.
enjoyed. As in, Grabe, hindi
Thank you,
namin,
guys.
we didn't feel the time kasi talagang sobrang
Oo nga,
chill
no?
lang.
4
Good
hours na
flow.
pala tayo. Char.
Grabe,
Honestly,
grabe
sometimes,
kami
like with
enjoy.
our podcast, we really have to time ourselves because if we were just given the whole day, magsasalita talaga kami ni JC the whole day. Even on the morning rush, if we had 6 hours, siguro tuloy-tuloy kami nila Hazel and nila Chico and Martina. Magsasalita. But yeah, thank you for inviting me. And this is such a great thing that you're doing, making people happy, telling them that, there are other people out there in the world. You might have forgotten, but they are. So
Thank you so much
I'm in my
ulit.
sorry. I'm in my childhood bedroom. That's why there are photos of me and my.
Wait, is that the photo that we showed in past talks?
Yes,
Parang
this
yun
one.
yan. Oh, yan yung,
This one is
yan yung
this is my
full
brother.
version.
Yeah.
Brother. Hello, hello.
So yeah,
Super
thank
saya.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
And to
so
all of
much.
our viewers who are live with us right now, again, do not forget to check out Rica's social media accounts and check out her podcast with JC, the Halo Halo Show. And of course, do not forget also to like and subscribe to Thoughtful Philippines for more updates and upcoming Thoughtful R episodes. Thank you so much,
Thank you so
Rica.
much.
Ikaw ba,
Thank you, Tay.
you wanna
Thank
plug
you.
something else pa or
Yeah, please again listen to the Halo Halo show, and I'm also on the Morning Rush with, of course, the Chico Garcia, Hazel, and Marky. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. We also have Facebook Live sessions there, so please just support everybody you like. Go ahead.
thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
Adios.
Adios. Yun.
Woo!
Woo.
Grabe ang sama ng episode.
This episode we learned a lot.
From makeup to radio, from mga
Oh,
halo-halo, di ba?
the Leche Nation.
Yeah.
Until now, guys, I'm still laughing about it. Leche
Feeling ko yun ang
Nation,
key
Leche Fan.
takeaway natin, no? Key takeaway natin, Isay, tonight, tama, is Leche Nation, Leche fans, the Halo-Halo Show. Ang saya. As in, ang sakit talaga. Kanina pa tayo tumatawa. Ang sakit na ng cheeks ko. Ang saya.
Diba? But you know what, guys? This may be the end of the week, but this is not the last Thoughtful Hour episode because we have a new episode again next week. So next week, we will be having... Gemma Villanueva of Orange Magazine TV.
Yeah. So, yung mga favorite nyong mga movie launches, mga artists, mga shows and events before the pandemic, yan, for sure, isa si Orange Magazine TV sa mga pinapanood yung videos, mga kino-cover niyang events. And we're gonna have him live next week. So, don't forget to check out our upcoming episode. So guys, thank you again.
Yeah.
This is Pat, Network Development Officer.
This is Isai, the Creative Director of Thoughtful Philippines.
And don't forget to be impactful.
Be effective,
Be
be thoughtful. Yay! Bye, guys.
guys. Bye.